Well, good evening and welcome to Wausau East High School and high school boys basketball here on Zaleski Sports. We're a bit delayed tonight. It's both Parents' Night here and also Hall of Fame Recognition Night, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm Tom King. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Logan Sorensen, my producer-engineer, and our pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston. They've been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years with a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance. At Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston and also Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. It's the SPASH Panthers and the Wausau East Lumberjacks in the Wisconsin Valley Conference opener for both teams here tonight. In fact, this is only the second game that SPASH has played this year. They've had a couple of games wiped out by bad weather. Their only game was a 3-point loss to Bayport, 62-59, back on December 2nd. For the Lumberjacks, it's been a tough start to the season. They are 0-3. They've had one game postponed by bad weather. That was a game against Marathon earlier this week. But they dropped 2 games in the Thanksgiving shootout to Eau Claire North and also to Superior. And they also went on the road and lost a non-conference game at New London back on December 4th, 60-46. So Dan Garrett and his crew will try to get things turned around here tonight, but they'll do it against a very good SPASH Panther team, and we'll get those starting lineups here in just a bit. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with the starting lineups and get set for the opening tip. It's high school boys basketball tonight right here on Zaleski Sports.
Auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Tom King back here at the Wausau East Gym. I mentioned it was a Hall of Fame induction night. They're going to have a banquet tomorrow night here at the East Cafeteria, but the latest addition to the Wausau East, Wausau High Athletic Hall of Fame will be recognized at halftime tonight. They include Jerry Brumman, the voice you're hearing right now, as a community contributor. He's been a long-time PA guy and the scoreboard operator at Wausau East Athletic Events. Also, Mike Schmidlkoffer, who played on that state champion basketball team back in 1960, the class of 61. Mike Schmidlkoffer is going in. Mark England, who was a really good baseball player back in the late 70s for Jack Torresani here at East, class of 1979. Also, Sarah Hintz-Bolser, the class of 1981, great track athlete, and Chris Schumacher, who played football and a number of other sports at East from the class of 1986. Let's take a listen to the East Band playing the national anthem here tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's action, starting with the visitors from Stevens Point. It'll be 6'3" senior guard Sivan Dinga, 6'2" sophomore Trent Chandana, 6'3" sophomore Sam Kornowski, 6'6" junior Jackson Baressa, and 6'1" senior Reed Zastava for head coach John Kroll. It's interesting, one of the assistant coaches for SPASH Also, one of the assistant JV coaches is Bruce Weinkoff, who was an outstanding basketball player at Wausau High back in the late 60s. And he's been a long-time coach at Stevens Point. For the Lumberjacks tonight, it'll be 5'10 sophomore Cooper Schmidt, 6'1 senior Miles Casey, 6'8 senior Robbie Anjuli, 6'7 senior Tayshawn Williams, and 6'1 junior Xander Klein for head coach Dan Garrett. Our game is brought to you in part tonight by Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. It's open every night from 5 to 9 p.m. now through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. As you can tell, Lumberjacks are in white with the red and black trim. SPASH is in black with the red and white trim, and we're just about set to go here. Some size on the floor tonight for both of these teams. When you look at Boressa is 6'6", for Stevens Point, and they've got a 6'11 player on the bench as well, junior Jaden Cease. And the Lumberjacks with Robbie Anjuli. It's going to be Tayshawn Williams, though, who will jump center here for the Lumberjacks against Boressa. And we'll get set to go. Lumberjacks looking for that elusive first win of the year. They are 0-3, SPASH coming in 0-1. And we're underway, and the tip is going to head into the scorer's bench area. It will be Lumberjack basketball. Now they're going to switch it. They're going to talk about it. They're going to re-jump. Now it's going to be SPASH basketball. SPASH will get the ball out of bounds. So Stevens Point will get the first chance with the ball tonight. Chandana gives it off to Kornowski. They get it down low. Double team comes. We're going to get an immediate foul called underneath on East. Did they get Williams? It is going to be on Tayshawn Williams. That's his first. SPASH will inbound it. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will remain with Stevens Point. One of the Lumberjacks got a quick hand in there and knocked that one away. The other Valley games tonight, DC Everest is playing at Wausau West. Wisconsin Rapids is at Marshfield tonight. They get the ball in, double team comes. SPASH has to kick it back outside. They swing it, baseline drive, feed it inside, shot put up and in. They got it into Boressa, and he gets the hoop on a nice feed. It's 2-0 SPASH. Cooper Schmidt will bring the ball ahead for the Lumberjacks, the sophomore. East has some youth on this team. They graduated a bunch of guys from last year's state champion or state tournament team. Schmidt with it. And now the ball taken away. First turnover of the game. SPASH wants to run. They've got a 2-on-1. They'll get a layup on the other end for Trent Chandana. And a foul. It's going to be an and one. Chandana is going to go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Miles Casey. And Trent Chandana will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Left it short. Long rebound comes out to SPASH, and they'll get a fresh look at the hoop again. Dingo with it. Back outside to the wing. Boressa came out to grab it. Feeds it down on the baseline. Looking for a cutter. Nothing there. Now they're going to put it on the floor. Chandana cross court. Driving the paint. Now they kick it to the wing. Dinga thought about the three. Instead puts it on the floor. Drives in. Feeds it to Boressa. We're going to get a traveling violation on Sivan Dinga. First turnover of the game on the Panthers, and East will get the basketball. Lumberjacks are going to be right back in action tomorrow afternoon. They're going to go on the road and play a non-conference game down at Beaver Dam tomorrow. Cold ride on the bus tomorrow. Cooper Schmidt with it. Hands it off to Xander Klein. Klein looks for a cutter. And Julie's going to put it on the floor, dribble it off his foot out of bounds. It'll be SPASH basketball. Lumberjacks going to put on a little half-court trap, it looks like. Chandana will bring it ahead for the Panthers. into the front court. They're going to play a little zone here with Anjuli on top of that zone. Now the ball nearly knocked away. SPASH with it. Dinga outside. Kornowski's going to drive in, throw up a floater off the rim, no good. SPASH with the rebound. And now we're going to get another foul called on the Lumberjacks. They're picking up some quick ones here. Foul's going to be called on Xander Klein. That's his first. Non-shooting foul. SPASH will inbound it. Dinga gets it all the way on top. It's knocked away by Anjuli, and now we're going to get a foul called on the Panthers. Kornowski had the ball knocked away, and then he grabbed Anjuli. Looked like they got tangled up, and Kornowski is going to get the foul. And East will inbound inside court. Looking to get it in. Now he will to Schmidt. And Julie comes out to grab it outside the arc. Casey with it. To the corner. Klein puts it on the floor. And Julie top of the key. Schmidt. Back outside. Xander Klein gets a screen. Now it's Anjuli. Lumberjacks being patient here. Schmidt hands it off to Casey. He's going to launch. That's going to be in. A bank shot from the left side of the top. Miles Casey banks in a three, and it's 4-3 SPASH. He's playing that 1-2-2 zone. They get it down in the corner, out on top to Dinga. Now we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get I think we've got timeout's going to be called because Tayshawn Williams has a bloody nose or a bloody lip. He's going to have to come off and get that taken care of here. So checking into the game for the Lumberjacks will be Connor Lemoran, the 6'4 sophomore. Well, Tayshawn Williams took an elbow or something, but he's got a cut lip. So they'll take care of that. SPASH will inbound it here. They loft it over the top. And now Stevens Point's going to throw it away. Not quite sure what that was. It didn't look like anybody from the Lumberjacks touched it. I think SPASH thought they did, but no, it went out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the Panthers. East has it. Klein with it. Hands it off to Anjuli. Casey. Anjuli right wing. Gets tied up, and they're going to call a traveling violation. See, Robbie Anjuli has the mindset that he wants to play guard. He likes to dribble the basketball. He likes to face up to the hoop from outside the three-point arc. Lumberjacks, I think, would be better served if he gets down low and plays with his back to the basket. And instead of handling the basketball, he's tried to handle it twice here tonight and turned it over both times. Here's a bounce pass inside. Shot put up. No, partially blocked by Anjuli. And now he's going to sky, knock the rebound away, and Casey comes away with it. They challenged Baressa that time. And Julie's got it outside the arc. Now he's going to put it on the floor again, and he's going to get called for traveling again. So that's 3 times that Robbie Anjuli's put the ball on the floor, and 3 times he's turned it over. SPASH will bring it ahead. Shot it out, front court. Substitution for SPASH. Johnny Ananiadis is in the game for the Panthers. Dinga with it. Dinga's got it now. Bounce pass down low. Baressa got a mismatch underneath. Instead, he passes it back out. Dinga's going to launch a 3 from out on top. That's way short. Baressa, though, with an offensive rebound. No, but another foul on the Lumberjacks. That's going to be the second foul on Xander Klein. He's probably going to have to take an early seat. I think it was 24. Yeah, they called it on Klein. That's his second. And it's going to be Jackson Baressa at the Serve Pro free throw line. Ethan Lopnow is going to get an early call off the bench. First free throw is up and in for Jackson Baressa. Klein will take a seat. Lopnow comes in. 5-3 Panthers, 14-17 to play here first half. Second foul shot is going to be off the front of the rim. Miles Casey with the rebound. And the Lumberjacks will bring it back the other way. And Julie, front court. Lopnow's got it at the free throw line. Pull-up jumper is blocked. He's able to get his own rebound. That one was knocked back in his face. Casey's got it now and backs out the dribble. They've got Anjuli, comes out and grabs it on the left baseline, now dribbles it back outside, hands it off to Casey. Casey, backdoor cut, Anjuli, lost the handle on it. Lemerand had it, and then it's knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Lumberjacks will keep it. Great Lakes Cheese is one of our great sponsors. Looking for a workplace that invests in you? Join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, a place where people matter and careers are built to last. With competitive pay and benefits and a workplace culture that feels like home, there's never been a better time to apply. Learn more at greatlakescheese.com. We've got a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Tom King back here at the East Gym. Lumberjacks have the basketball out of the timeout. Miles Casey will look to get it in. They loft it over the top to Anjuli, and it went over his head. He jumped a little too quick that time. 5th turnover on the Lumberjacks. Spash back the other way. Now Miles Casey with a steal as Spash turns it over. Casey will back it out as the Panthers got back on defense. Anjuli puts it on the floor at the elbow, gives it off. Schmidt's going to be open for 3. Lofts it in and out, no good. And the rebound grabbed by the Panthers. Dinga gives it off to Shadadon. Now Dinga gets it back. Open 3 from the wing. He drained it. Sivan Dinga knocks down a 3 from the left wing for the Panthers. They lead by 5. It's 8-3. Casey front court. Lop now left wing. Puts it on the floor. And Julie outside the arc gives it off to Schmidt right wing. Puts it on the floor, down the lane. Now turns, spins, feeds it inside. Casey now nice pass to Lemerand. Put it up and in. Miles Casey with a nice feed. Connor Lemerand finished for the Lumberjacks. 8-5. Panthers by 3. Shot it off, front court. Gets a screen, now drives it into the paint, feeds it down low. Backing in, this is Cease who's in the game. Jaden Cease, the 6'11 player. Now a 3-ball from the wing for Shadadon. Too hard, no good. Anjuli pulls down the rebound. Cooper Schmidt will bring it ahead. Schmidt, lob now, right wing. And Julie's way out near the center circle with it. Puts it on the floor. He's going to drive down the lane, throws up a floater. No, but a hand check foul is going to be called before the shot on the Panthers. Foul was called on Sivan Dinga. That's his first. Reed Zastava comes back into the game for Spash, and Tayshawn Williams back in for the Lumberjacks. East will inbound it. Miles Casey looking for a cutter. He's got to hurry now. Throws it over the top to Anjuli. Casey gets it back. He'll back it out near center court. To the wing, Schmidt's going to launch a 3. A rainbow from there, a little bit short, no good. Spash with a rebound. Here come the Panthers. Bounce pass, too far under the basket. Now a feed in the lane, off the glass, up and in. Nice feed, and the finish for Xander Millen. Millen is a junior on the floor here for the Panthers now. And Julie front court gives it to Schmidt. Casey. Now Lopno, they run their little weave out on top. Schmidt drives in, little floater, left it short. Spash with the rebound. Millen wants to attack to the wing, now gets it back. Down on the baseline to Cease. Uses that long legs and gets under the basket for a reversal, up and in. Jaden Cease with the hoop. It's 12-5 Panthers. Schmidt will slow things down here for the Lumberjacks as we go under 11 minutes to play in the first half. Lob now hands it off to Casey. Casey backs it out. Lob now with it. Picked up his dribble. That's a double dribble right there. The brain freeze for Ethan Lob now as he double dribbled the basketball, and Another turnover on the Lumberjacks. That's 6. East just doesn't have the offensive firepower to give up all these empty possessions. They got to make every possession count. And the games I've seen so far this year, turnovers have been a problem. They've got 6 early ones here. Long 3 ball for SPASH off the bat bracket for Zastava. Put back, no, but a foul. And Stevens Point will go back to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Anjuli. That's his first. And it will send Jaden Cease to the free throw line for 2 shots here. The Serve Pro free throw line, one of our great sponsors. First free throw, no good. Lumberjacks, a state tournament team last year, but they graduated a big chunk of that team. There's not a lot of varsity experience on this squad. Anjuli got some time with the varsity last year. And Casey did as well, but other than that, not a whole lot of experience at the varsity level for this East squad this year. Second free throw is good for Cease. Schmidt with it. Hands it off to Casey. Casey's going to drive in, jump stop, lost the handle, gave it to Tayshawn Williams, shot blocked underneath. Here come the Panthers back the other way. Millen. Cease is going to launch a long 3. Too hard, no good. Kept alive, but right to Schmidt, who wants to attack. Schmidt now will slow things down. And Julie's going to put it on the floor. Now the double team comes, turns, shoots off the glass, up and in. Tough shot. Robbie Anjuli got it to go. His first points of the night, 13-7. SPASH by 6. Johnny Ananiades. They get it down inside. Now he feeds it to Cease. That's partially blocked by Williams, and Anjuli comes away with it. Casey steps back, thought about the 3, didn't take it. Anjuli with it outside the arc, hands it off to Schmidt. Cooper Schmidt on the dribble. Now the ball nearly knocked away. Lob now gets it, a little floater off the glass, no. Long rebound, Anjuli at the free throw line. 3 ball, that's an air ball for Casey. It goes out of bounds, it'll be SPASH basketball. Our game brought to you in part by Peterson Kramer Funeral Home. They're committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. He's setting up a trap here. Shot or not, make that Millen trying to get it across, and now he'll travel with the basketball. Nice job by the East defense forcing that turnover. 4 turnovers now on the Panthers. And East will get it back here, trailing by 6. And Julie looks to get it in, and will to Cooper Schmidt in the back court. And Julie's got it, puts it on the floor, hands it off. Casey to Schmidt. SPASH played a really tight man-to-man. And Julie, Schmidt down on the baseline. Sam Kornowski back in the game. Now they loft it down low to Anjuli. Turns, double team comes, he kicks it out. Casey's going to drive in the lane, surrounded by black jersey. Now lob now for 3. That's going to be short. Might have been partially blocked. And here come the Panthers back the other way. SPASH defense making everything tough for the Lumberjacks so far. They get it down low. Baressa kicks it back outside. They swing it. Back down low. Ryan Malik in the game. He got tied up. That's got to be either a travel, a foul, or something. Going to be a traveling violation. Jump ball called, actually. And it'll be East basketball on the possession arrow. Ryan Malik got tied up that time as he went up for the shot. Shadana is going to check back in for the Panthers, and Xander Millen will take a breather. 8:01 to play first half. 13-7, Stevens Point with the lead. Cooper Schmidt walks it ahead. Schmidt to Casey. Now it's Anjuli, right wing. Puts it on the floor. He's going to shoot a baseline jumper. No, and we're going to get a Offensive foul call, battling for rebound position. They're going to get Tayshawn Williams, I believe, with his second foul. 6th-team foul on the Lumberjacks already. SPASH with 2. SPASH with Shonda in the back court. Breaks the trap, gets it across to Ryan Malik. Left wing, Ressa. Out on top, Reed Zastava. Shonda splits 2 defenders, now kicks it to the corner for a 3. That's going to be in, around, and in. Wow. Got the shooter's roll that time. Ananiadis gets the 3-pointer. 15-7 SPASH. Long 3-ball for Schmidt. That's no good. I think they gave him 2 points on that shot from the corner. Must have been standing on the line. So 2 points for that shot. And now we're going to get a whistle. We get another foul. We got a ball went out of bounds. It's going to be SPASH basketball. Tayshawn Williams is going to come out with those 2 fouls. Connor Lemoran back in the game for the Lumberjacks. They stay in that zone. Kick it to the wing. Catch and shoot 3. That's too long, no good. SPASH with an offensive rebound, and he got tied up and he caused a travel. Shot was partially blocked. Lumberjacks get it back. 5th turnover on Stevens Point. Cooper Schmidt will walk it ahead here for the Lumberjacks into the front court. Miles Casey with it. Now an overplay. Boy, a lot of contact. They let him play on. Lobnow's pass knocked away. He gets it back. Now Casey feeds it inside. Lemoran catches, puts it up and in. Good ball movement by the Lumberjacks. They got Connor Lemoran a layup. That's 4 points for him. 16-9. 7-point advantage for the Panthers. They get it down low to Shonda. Spins, kicks it back outside. Catch and shoot 3. That's up and in. Rattled home by Reed Zastava. 19-9 now. Just like that, 10-point advantage. Schmidt, front court. 5:54 to play first half. Tight defense played by the SPASH Panthers so far here tonight. They're just really making everything difficult for East. Here's Anjuli, wants to put it on the floor, nearly lost the handle. Double team comes, he gets rid of it to Lopnow. Lobnow gets it back, gets it stripped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. East will keep it. Our game brought to you in part by Valley Communities Credit Union. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. And Julie with the drive, lost the handle, goes out of bounds. Another turnover on the Lumberjacks. That's 7. .526 to play here first half. SPASH gets it back. Front court, Panthers have it. Sam Kornowski. Zastava. Shonda thought about the 3, now backs out the dribble. They get it to the wing. Shonda catch and shoot 3. Too hard, no good. SPASH with the long rebound. Another 3-ball launch from the other side. That's up and in. Sam Kornowski knocks down a 3-ball. And just like that, SPASH opening up an advantage here. It's 22-9. Cooper Schmidt with it. Lemoran up on top. Now gives it to Casey. Schmidt comes back and grabs it top of the key, wants to drive, double team comes, ball just taken away. SPASH out on the break, Shondanaw's going to get a layup on the other end. 24-9, SPASH pulling away here, and Julie on the dribble gives it off to Casey. A lot of this is being created by the defense. And Julie out on top gives it to Casey. Casey at the free throw line. Double team comes. He gets rid of it. Schmidt. Casey backs it out. Schmidt puts it on the floor, drives down the lane. Little floater off the glass, up and in for Cooper Schmidt. His first points of the night, 24-11. Panthers back the other way. At the elbow, Shondanau puts it on the floor. Now kicks it to the wing. They get it to Dinga out on top. Right wing, Jackson Baressa. Back outside. A nice pass, and they get a layup. Trent Shondanau got open underneath, and they found him with a bullet pass. 26-11. Casey, front court. Lob now. And Julie between the circles. Casey puts it on the floor. Schmidt drives down the lane again, kicks it to the wing. Lobnow's open for three. Got it. Ethan Lobnow drains a three-pointer from the corner. Timeout call by the Lumberjacks. We'll take one as well. 26-14 SPASH. Back in a moment. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Win for you and your school with the Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest. Kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com. The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Show us your winter wonders with Sherrill Tire and Auto Service and News Channel 7.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
Working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all four of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
And we're back here at the East Gym, 26-14. Stevens Point leading Wausau East in this boys hoops matchup. Got some substitutions. Xander Klein's going to come back in for East. And also getting on the floor for the Lumberjacks is Elijah DeMoss, 6'3" junior. Spash with the basketball out of the timeout. We'll bring it ahead. Shondanau front court. Gives it off to Xander Millen, who's back in there. They kick it to the wing. Spash doing a pretty good job of moving the ball against this East zone. They get it down low. Back to the corner. Shondanau back outside. Nearly threw it away. Did they save it? They did. Saved it from going out of bounds right in front of the East bench. To the wing. Kornowski. Back out on top to Dinga. Spash content to run some clock here. Now the ball's on the floor. It's loose. Stevens Point's able to save it. We're going to get a timeout called by the Panthers as it looked like that ball was going to get turned over. We'll take a quick one as well. Back in a moment, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
And we're back here at the East Gym. Stevens Point leading here 26-14. At halftime, the latest inductees into the Wausau High Wausau East Athletic Hall of Fame will be introduced to the crowd here. There's a banquet in their honor tomorrow night in the East Commons area. Spash has the basketball out of the timeout, leading 26-14, 2:16 to play here in the first half. They get it out on top, catch and shoot three out there, and draining another one is Sam Kornowski. 2 3-pointers now for him, 29-14. Xander Klein, front court. Klein, ball taken away. Klein dribbled right into that, and now Dinga's going to jam it on the other end. Sivan Dinga skies and slam dunk, and they're going to get a He's going to get a technical foul. What, did he hang on the rim? Is that what they're going to call there? They're going to call Sivan Dinga for hanging on the rim. A technical foul called after his dunk. The basket counts, but it's going to be a technical foul, and East will shoot free throws and then get the ball. You know, you can make the argument every time that the reason guys hang on the rim is so they don't fall on their heads or fall on their backs. Officials that time decided that Dinga didn't have to hang on the rim for safety reasons. First free throw is missed by Casey. Second one's up and in. And now the Lumberjacks will have the basketball. It's 31-15. SPASH with the lead, 1:56 to play in the first half. Connor Lemoran will inbound it here for the Lumberjacks. They get it into Xander Klein. Klein will advance the ball. Hands it off to Lemoran. Lemoran's going to drive in. Tough shot, put up and in. Connor Lemoran's got 6 points on 3 for 3 from the field. 31-17, SPASH. Shot enough. Low post. That's Malik. Gets into the corner. Feeds it to Malik. He lost the handle on it. SPASH will turn it over for the 6th time. Lumberjacks back the other way. They get it to Anjuli. Lost the handle on it. Nearly got the ball to DeMoss. That shot no good. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by East. SPASH will have it. Stevens Point back the other way with 1:16 to play in the half. Shondenau with it. Gives it off. Johnny Ananiadis. They get it to the wing. Shondenau feeds it down low. Malik puts it off the glass, up and in. Ryan Malik gets the hoop. (33-17), under a minute to play, and Julie out on top gives it off to Klein. Miles Casey with it. Casey, Lemoran nearly, and once again defense caused that turnover. Lemoran wasn't expecting the defender to be there. He was, and knocked the ball away. SPASH with it. Shondenau drives in. Feeds it on the baseline, knocked away. Lemoran got it knocked away, but SPASH comes back with it. A little floater thrown up there by Kornowski. That's no good. Battle for the loose ball. Lemoran had it for a moment, and we're going to get a jump ball called. Lemoran on the floor, along with one of the Panthers, Ryan Malik, down there as well. And it will remain Stevens Point basketball in the possession arrow with 26.4 seconds remaining until halftime. Catch and shoot three wide open from the corner. It's an air ball. DeMoss with the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Back the other way, and Julie goes in. No, but a foul. They're going to call a foul on the floor, non-shooting foul. Only the 4th team foul of the half on the Panthers. It's going to go against Ryan Malik. So the Lumberjacks will inbound it here with 16 seconds to play in the half. And Julie left wing, puts it on the floor, baseline, nice defense again. Spin move into the double team, ball knocked away. And we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get a what? Jump ball called. It'll be Stevens Point basketball. On the possession arrow with 9.7 seconds remaining. It's the 11th turnover on the Lumberjacks. Anjuli shoots from the wing, from the corner, a 3-ball. Robbie Anjuli knocks it down. Here's Point on the other end, trying to answer at the buzzer, no, for Shondenau, and the first half is in the books. Stevens Point leading here by a 13. It's 33-20. And our halftime is brought to you by Innovative Health. Innovative Health is our great halftime sponsor. Let's talk about the adjustments these teams to make when we come back. Halftime brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care to the greater Wausau area. If you've been benched by aches and pains, Innovative Health will get you back in the game with the right adjustments to help you feel better so you can live better as well. We'll come back with stats. We'll come back and let you watch some of the Hall of Fame recognition ceremony when we come back here on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
And we're back here at halftime. Let's take a listen to some of the halftime recognition of the Hall of Fame inductees for this year's class.
During that time, he was a member of the 1960 state basketball team. Mike had offers to play 3 sports at the college level. Notre Dame offered him a spot to play football. University of Wisconsin offered him a spot to play baseball, and he chose to pursue his basketball career at the University of Michigan. After college, Mike began his teaching career at the University of Florida at Gainesville. Unfortunately, Mike was diagnosed with liver cancer and tragically died at the age of 26. Tonight, we remember Mike Schmidt. Let's give him a round of applause. Mark England graduated from Wausau East in 1979. While at East, he played football, basketball, and baseball. With baseball yielding his highest achievements. Following high school, Mark played baseball at Trenton College, Chicago, where he was a member of the 1980 JUCO World Series team. Most of Mark's work was in education. He also coached men's baseball and women's softball during his teaching career. Congratulations, Mark. Sarah Heinz Olson. Sarah is a 1981 graduate of Wausau East High School. She was a member of both cross-country and track teams during high school. Sarah began her high school running career at UW-Madison in 1981. She then attended the University of St. Thomas from 1982 to 1986. During her time at St. Thomas, she was a 3-time All-American in cross-country and a 2-time All-American in track and field. The St. Thomas cross-country team was 2-time national champion in 1982 and 1984. Sarah was a team captain and was inducted into the University of St. Thomas Hall of Fame in 2007. Sarah is a graduate of the Dr. William M. Schmoll College of Podiatry Medicine. She found enjoyment in helping other athletes in private practice. Congratulations, Sarah. Chris graduated from Wausau East in 1986. During his time at Wausau East, he participated in football, basketball, baseball, track and field. He went on to play football and was on the track and field team at the University of Wisconsin lacrosse. He was inducted into the UWL Hall of Fame in 2006. Chris went on to work for the Illinois Wesleyan University, where he directed the track and field teams to 291 All-American honors, 4 NCAA titles, 10 NCAA top 4 finishes, and Chris is currently the Vice President and Director of Athletics at Pregame College. Congratulations, Chris.
So there's the Hall of Fame class for this year for the Wausau High, Wausau East High School Athletic Hall of Fame. Jerry Brumman, community contributor, who's been a long-time PA announcer and worked other jobs around East Athletics. Mike Schmidlkoffer, class of 1961, played on the 1960 state champion basketball team and also was a 3-sport athlete and played college basketball at the University of Michigan. Mark England, class of 1979, really good baseball player, once again a 3-sport athlete. Chris Schumacher, 3-sport athlete at East, class of 86, and played football at UW lacrosse. And Sarah Hintz-Bolzer, one of the best runners in East track and cross-country history. Class of 1981 goes in as well. There'll be a banquet tomorrow night in the Commons area here at East to honor those latest inductees to the Hall of Fame. This is the Innovative Health Halftime Show, and as we talk about some of the adjustments that these teams can make or should make, the Lumberjacks trailing here by 13 at halftime. And really the adjustment I think they have to make is they've got to figure out a way to get some better looks at the basket. The SPASH defense has really shut down anything East is trying to do on the offensive end, and any looks they're getting, very rarely are they getting an easy look at the hoop. They're really working hard to get their shots away, and most of them are contested, and they've also turned the ball over 11 times. Too many empty possessions in the first half for the Lumberjacks. Those are the adjustments they have to make. For SPASH, I'd keep doing what you're doing, especially on the defensive end. The defense, man-to-man defense, has just been swarming for Coach John Krull and his team, and they've looked really good. And they've done enough on the offensive end. It's a balanced scoring attempt. Nobody has scored more than 6 points for the Panthers. In fact, they have 9 players who have scored points in this first half, so really they don't have to adjust anything on the offensive end. They're sharing the basketball and scoring when they have the opportunity. They're getting some open looks, and defensively they're really making it hard for the Lumberjacks in this first half. Innovative Health, our halftime sponsor. Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care to the greater Wausau area. If you've been benched by aches and pains, Innovative Health will get you back in the game with the right adjustments to help you feel better so you can live better. We'll take a look at those halftime stats when we come back. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Thank you for helping Abbey Bank become the most highly recommended community bank.
Thank you to all of our customers for helping us be successful.
Thank you for putting your trust in us.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for helping us support our communities.
We are grateful for customers like you.
Thank you to all of our customers. We hope to see you soon.
Abbey Bank. They make banking about you. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Tom King back here at the East Gym. We're at halftime, and the Spanish Panthers leading the Wausau East Lumberjacks 33-20. Let's take a look at the scoring in the first half. For Stevens Point, 6 points for Trent Chandana and 6 for Sam Kornowski leading the way. Kornowski's points are both on a couple of threes. 5 points for Sivan Dinga, including a three-pointer. 3 points for Reed Zastava, 3 for Jaden Cease, 3 for Jackson Baressa. 2 points each for Xander Millen, and also for Ryan Malik and Johnny Ananiades for the Panthers. They were 13 of 26 from the field, 2 of 4 from the foul line, and they turned the ball over 6 times. For the Lumberjacks, 6 points for Connor Lemoran on 3 for 3 shooting off the bench. 5 for Robbie Anjuli, 4 for Miles Casey, 3 for Ethan Lopnow, and 2 for Cooper Schmidt. 8 of 19 from the field for the Lumberjacks, 1 of 1 from the foul line. They turned the ball over 11 times. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Design Theory 19. Your home is the heart of your best moments. Make it uniquely yours with Design Theory 19. Visit them in downtown Wausau or online at designtheory19.com. Design Theory 19, where dreams become design. SPASH only their second game of the season. They've had some games canceled by bad weather. They lost to Bayport 62-59 in their only game of the year. They'll be back in action Monday night, a home game against Sun Prairie West. The Lumberjacks 0-3 on the season with losses to Eau Claire North, Superior, and New London. They had a game with Marathon postponed from Tuesday night because of the snowstorm. Their next game is tomorrow afternoon as they'll head down to Beaver Dam for a non-conference matchup before returning to Wisconsin Valley Conference play next Friday night against Wisconsin Rapids on the road. East is still in the locker room. They have not come out of the locker room. They have not warmed up. And we're about 27 seconds away from starting the second half. SPASH has warmed up. They're huddling around their coaches, and Dan Garrett has his team still in the locker room. I'm not sure what they're going to do, if they're going to put the ball in play here without the other team on the floor. I don't think I've seen this in a while. One team is not on the floor. John Kroll, the SPASH coach, is asking one of the officials what's happening. And here they come. Well, that's interesting. The Lumberjacks are going to have to start the second half with no warm-up. Something tells me that was a little bit of a conversation in the locker room at halftime, that you don't get back out on the floor until ready to inbound the basketball. SPASH will have the ball to begin the second half. Shot with it. And they get it outside. Sivan Dinga. Sam Kornowski. Lumberjacks staying in that zone. They get it down low. Facing up, Jackson Baressa kicks it back outside. SPASH trying to move the ball against the zone. Baressa feeds it on the baseline. Shot get a layup. Good patience by SPASH, and they got it to Baressa. Low post, and he found Shadana running the baseline free. He gets the layup, 35-20, Stevens Point. Tayshawn Williams back to Xander Klein. 3-ball for Casey. Too hard, no good. Long rebound run down by Klein in the corner. Now they get it down low to Anjuli. He bobbles the basketball, and SPASH comes away with it. 12th turnover on the East. Down low to Baressa. Baressa turns off the glass, up and in. Williams couldn't do anything with Baressa down low that time, and SPASH adding to their lead. Now it's 37-20. Casey left wing. Klein with it. Foul situation. Klein and Williams have 2 each for East. Nobody has more than 1 for the Panthers. Now another steal. Another turnover on the Lumberjacks. Back the other way. Floater off the glass. No good. Put back. That's no good. And East will come away with it. SPASH missing a couple of close ones after the steal, and Anjuli brings it into the front court. Klein with it. Puts it on the floor in the paint. Tough shot. No, but a foul, and he'll go to the line. Xander Klein's going to get a couple of free throws at the Serve Pro free throw line. Our game also brought to you in part by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling. A close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start on day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. First free throw for Klein is no good. He'll get one more. Second one's up and in. First point of the night for Xander Klein. And SPASH breaks the pressure. Feeds it to Baressa. He'll get a layup, rolled off the rim, no good. And Julie with the rebound as Jackson Baressa misses inside. The East gets it ahead. On the wing, that's Miles Casey. Wants to put it on the floor. Good defense, though. Shadana's all over him. And he gives it up. Now it's Schmidt, left wing. They lofted over the top to Williams, but he wasn't ready to go get that one. And it's another turnover on the Lumberjacks. Empty possessions abounding here for East. Here's Dinga on the drive, kicks it back outside. Good ball moving. They'll get Chardonnay an open look from the corner. And it goes off the rim, no good. They got what they wanted there, an open look from the corner, and it just didn't go down for Trent Chardonnay. Now another overplay. Klein almost lost the basketball, knocked into the back court. They get it to the baseline. They try to feed it inside again, and once again the pass goes awry. East is turning the ball over every time they go down the floor. There's Sivan Dinga with a Euro step there, and he got the layup. Casey with it. SPASH has opened up an advantage here now, 39-21. Klein for three, no good. And the rebound is grabbed. We're going to get a tie-up, and it's going to be a jump ball call, or they get a foul. Jump ball's the call. One official called the foul, and one official called the jump ball. Jump ball's going to win out on that one. Casey will inbound it. So Xander Klein. Xander Klein will take the inbound pass and put it up and in. 39-23. Shana now wants to drive. Back outside. Dinga gives it up. And now gets it back. He's going to drive in, hang in the air. Tough shot, no. And Julie pulls away the rebound. Klein with it. Cooper Schmidt. Now Klein again. Klein down the lane. Tough shot, and we're getting an offensive foul called. Xander Klein's going to pick up his third. He put his shoulder down and went into the defender who was there in position to take the charge, and he did. So it will be SPASH basketball and the third foul of the game on Xander Klein. Jaden Cease comes into the game for the Panthers. Johnny Ananiades is in there as well. Dinga gets it ahead. Baressa looking for a cutter. Handed off to Shonda now. They almost threw that one away. SPASH able to maintain possession. Now they'll set it up against the zone. High post. Baressa feeds a cutter. That's Cease on the baseline. Shot blocked. He got it back though and put it up and in. Casey blocked the original shot, but Cease stayed with it and got it to go. He's got 5 points. 41-23 Panthers. Cooper Schmidt's going to drive in. A little scoop shot. And we're going to get a goaltending call as the SPASH player hit the backboard while the ball was up there. It's going to be a goaltending call against Stevens Point, and that basket will count for Cooper Schmidt. 41-25. The outside official said that he slapped the backboard while the ball was up there. I don't think it would have affected the shot, but you can't do that. And so goaltending is the call. SPASH will have the basketball. He's setting up a trap here. SPASH breaks it. Shonda now with it. Bounce pass in the lane. We're going to get a foul call. Connor Lemoran got a arm in the back of the SPASH player, so Lemoran will pick up the foul. Should be a non-shooting foul. SPASH will inbound it here. Now they finally, ball knocked away by Ann Julie. They try to save it. SPASH is able to keep it alive. Now a feed inside, and they're going to get a layup. Jackson Baressa gets the hoop. SPASH is just so unselfish with the basketball. They just keep moving it until they find an open man and get a good shot. They're not going to make them all, but they get good looks. something the Lumberjacks have not been able to do, and now Anjuli gets it stripped again while he tries to dribble. They get it ahead on the break. That's Shadana with the layup as he beat everybody down the floor. Cooper Schmidt front court for the Lumberjacks. Now the ball knocked away again. It's going to be another turnover. Now we're going to get a whistle and we're going to get a jump ball called. It'll be SPASH basketball on the turnover, and that's 17 now, and the turnovers are mounting for the Lumberjacks right now. They just cannot do anything against this Panther man-to-man defense. 45-25, 20-point lead right now for SPASH with 12:46 to play. Shadana with it. Sivan Dinga. Ball poked away by Schmidt, but run down by Ryan Malik. Shadana feeds it inside. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lumberjacks. SPASH will keep it. They get it in, shot put off the glass, and once again, Lumberjack defender lost his man, and Ananiadis got the hoop back the other way. Klein on the baseline, and he's going to get called for a travel. He fell down as he lost his dribble. Lumberjacks can't even get a shot at the basket now. They're just turning the ball over almost every time down the floor. Front court. Stevens Point with it, shot it out. Dinga. Malik inside to Cease. Shot put up, might have been partially blocked from behind, and it rolls off the rim, no good. East with the rebound. Now taken away, SPASH with another turnover. Dinga is going to be called for an offensive foul as he fed a pass to the SPASH player heading in. Miles Casey took the charge for the Lumberjacks, and East will get the ball back here. Third foul on Sivan Dinga. Are they going to take him out of the game? Looks like they will. It's going to be Xander Millen who will come into the game for the Panthers. Dinga will sit down with those 3 fouls. Cooper Schmidt will bring it ahead. Casey to the wing. Klein. Lemerand. Klein. Bounce pass down low, Anjuli. Now he spins on the baseline, goes up, no, but a foul, and that's Robbie Anjuli's game right there. He set up in the low post, got the ball, spun, one dribble to the basket, and draws the foul. He gets the ball down there against most defenders. He's going to score or get fouled, and he'll go to the line here, the serve pro free throw line, and shoot 2. First one's up and in. He'll get one more. And that's up and in as well, and we're going to get a timeout. 47-27, SPASH in command. Back in a moment. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup. And Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we're back here at the East Gym. SPASH will have the basketball out of the timeout. Lumberjacks setting up a half-court trap. Stevens Point picks up their dribble in the backcourt. Shaunane's going to have to hurry. He gets it across the timeline. Xander Millen with it. Dribbles it out near half-court. Malik looks inside, nothing there. Chandana feeds it inside. Malik's pass goes off the hands of Cease out of bounds. It'll be East basketball's 8th turnover on the Panthers. Schmidt, front court, gets it to Casey. Schmidt gets it back. Klein. Now Spash switching off. Going to play a little zone here. They're man-to-man. Now Klein for three. Back short, no good. Rebound kept alive, and the Lumberjacks come away with it. Miles Casey with it. Lemerand on the baseline, dribbled out of bounds, and we're going to get a foul call first on Spash. It's going to be called on Trent Chandana, his first non-shooting foul. East will inbound it. You wonder, Spash switching up here and playing a zone, their man-to-man's been so effective. I suppose that John Kroll wants to get his players experienced in playing both, but East will inbound it here. And if you're going to do something, do it with a 20-point lead. And Julie with it right wing. Puts it on the floor. Picks up his dribble now. Tried to, I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. It was deflected. Went out of bounds. Last touch by the Lumberjacks. It's another turnover. That's 19 now. And we still have 10:22 to play in this one. Once again, still in the back court. Millen will bring it ahead. Sivan Dinga. They get it on the baseline to Cease. He thought about the shot from there. Going to back down on Lemeron. Spins a little half hook up and in. Jaden Cease with a nice little half hook shot. He's got 7. 49-27. On the baseline, and Lemeran puts up a shot. No. Spash with the rebound. Back the other way. One on the floor. Shot put up. No. Offensive rebound, though, on the miss by Malik. They get it down low to Malik. He throws up a hook shot, and that rolls around and in. Going old school here the last couple of times down the floor with a little half hook. 51-27, Spash all over the Lumberjacks. Here's 3 for Casey. He went down. Going to be a 3 free throws coming. Casey went down, and the foul's going to be called on Xander Millen. 3 free throws coming here at the Serve Pro free throw line for Miles Casey. That's off, no good. Our game brought to you also in part by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelectric.com. Second free throw is good for Casey. He'll get one more. That's no good. Spash with the rebound. Dinga with it, puts it on the floor to the free throw line. Gives it off Kornowski. He's going to launch a 3. No good. Ball is loose, goes out of bounds. It will be Spash basketball. Stevens Point will inbound it from the corner. Xander Millen looks to get it in. Ball knocked away out of his hands. Last touch by the Lumberjacks. Spash will keep it. Dinga gets it in. They get it down low. Baressa backs in on Anjuli, turns and shoots. No, Anjuli with the rebound. Lumberjacks back the other way. Klein with it. Casey. His 3 ball is blocked, and now we're going to get a foul call. Casey grabbed Dinga as he tried to get away on a breakaway. So Casey gets the shot blocked and draws the foul. Front court for the Panthers, Xander Millen. Dinga gives it off. Millen gets it back, feeds it inside to Malik. Off the glass, no. Baressa tried to keep it alive. He does. Backs in. That's no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, and that finally goes in. Jackson Baressa working the offensive glass. And he draws the foul, and he'll get a chance for a three-point play. Nine points for Baressa. Free throw is no good. But Spash able to get the rebound. Malik at the elbow. Hands it off. Now back to Millen. Millen drives baseline. Back outside. Catch and shoot three for Kornowski. That's off the rim. No good. Dinga skies for the rebound. He's going to drive in. Little floater put up. No. Gets his own rebound. No. But another offensive putback by Ryan Malik. Panthers are really working the offensive glass right now. Getting 3 and 4 looks at the hoop. Cooper Schmidt hands it off to Casey, Miles Casey. And the ball knocked away out of bounds. It will remain East basketball with 7:41 to play. Ethan Lobnow is going to check into the game for the Lumberjacks. Klein will come out. Coming in for Spash. Shadana's back in there. Zastava back in as well for the Panthers. They get it into Anjuli. He's going to drive in, kick it to the wing. Lobno for three. That's going to be short. Dingo with the rebound. That might have been partially blocked. Dingo wants to attack to the wing to Chandana. Double team comes. He gets rid of it. Dingo gets it back. He's going to launch a three. That's an air ball. It goes out of bounds, and we're going to get a foul called. Loose ball foul on Kornowski. Lumberjacks will get the basketball here. Second foul on Sam Kornowski. Elijah DeMoss coming in for the Lumberjacks. Miles Casey's going to get a breather here. Cooper Schmidt will bring it ahead. Schmidt's going to drive to the wing to Lemerand. He spins, double team comes, he gets rid of it to Lopnow. And Julie, top of the key. Schmidt. Lopnow is going to drive in, got bumped hard, threw up a wild shot, no good. Spash back the other way, running the floor. That's no good, but another offensive rebound and putback, Sam Kornowski that time. And Julie drives in, floater up and in. Robbie Anjuli. He's got 9 points, 57-30, 6:30 to play, 37 to play. Chandana at the elbow, Zastava, three ball launched up and in. Reed make that Trent Chandana knocks down a three-pointer. He's got 13. And Julie to Lemerand, back to Anjuli in the corner. Wants to go baseline, hangs in the air, and it's going to be a, what do we get? Blocking foul called. Dinga thought he took the charge there. Instead, he's going to be called for a block. Anjuli went down hard. Dinga went down hard as well. Going to be a blocking foul called on Sivan Dinga. That's going to be 4 on him. And Robbie Anjuli is going to go to the free throw line and shoot a couple at the Serve Pro free throw line here. So Anjuli will shoot. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. First one is on the way. It's up and in. And here's Bierke coming in the game for the Lumberjacks. Cooper Schmidt comes out. Second free throw, no good. Spash with the rebound. They want to quickly get it ahead. A near travel, he got away with one there. Dinga gets it back into the hands of Zastava. Three ball launch, that's no good. Another offensive rebound and putback for Jackson Baressa. He's got 11 now. Spash is ready to call off the Dogs. They're going to empty their bench here. Lopnow with it. And Julie, top of the key, back to Lopnow. Pulls up, shoots from the elbow, blocked. And Julie with the rebound, put back. That's no good. SPASH comes away with it. And running the floor, Dinga goes up and it gets fouled. Lemoran stopped the dunk. Dinga was elevating to jam that one, and Lemoran got in and got up there with him and knocked it away, but he draws the foul. And Sivan Dinga goes to the free throw line for 2 here. The Serve Pro free throw line. Second foul on Connor Lemoran. First free throw is in and out, no good. Our game also brought to you in part by Bacchus Family Chiropractic in Rothschild, providing personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling, from migraines and anxiety to stress or a wide variety of youth issues. Let Bacchus Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. SPASH. Second free throw, no good for Dinga as well. SPASH subbed in. Malik back in there. Cease is back in there. There's a 3 ball. That's no good for Bjerke. Here comes SPASH back the other way. Dinga still out there for the Panthers. Gives it off to Xander Millen. Johnny Ananiadis. And now we're going to get a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 62-31, SPASH in command here with 5:06 to play. Back in a moment. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Tom King back here at the East Gym. Our game also brought to you by Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota of Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including our state-of-the-art collision center. Find them at North 20th Avenue in Wausau. Also, France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. That's France Propane, local quality family. SPASH with it out of the timeout. Down on the baseline, Cease back outside. Xander Millen. CJ Haas on the floor for Stevens Point now as well. Ball kicked into the backcourt and out of bounds. Last touch by the Lumberjacks. SPASH will keep it here. Millen will inbound it here for the Panthers. Haas to the wing to Millen. Goes baseline. Tried to feed it inside, knocked away. They get it back to Haas, who launches a rainbow 3. Back bracket, no good. Battle for the rebound. Another offensive board here for the Panthers. Down on the baseline to Cease, and he'll jam. Jaden Cease got free on the baseline, went up and dunked. And it's 64-31, Panthers. Lopnow, front court. Nearly lost the handle, gives it to Anjuli. Anjuli puts it on the floor. He's going to shoot a tough shot from the elbow. That's no good. The rebound is grabbed by Cease. Here come the Panthers back the other way as we go under 4 minutes to play. Millen to the wing. Haas for 3 from the corner. He got it. CJ Haas knocks down a three-pointer. 67-31 Panthers. It's been a dominating performance on both ends of the floor for SPASH here tonight. Defense and offensive rebounding especially, getting second chance and third chance attempts here tonight. Have been able to build this big lead. Lemoran's going to drive, got knocked down hard. Going to be a foul called on the Panthers. I think they got Johnny Ananiadis with the foul, and Lemoran's going to go to the line in the bonus here. .331 to play in this one. Lumberjacks have to get right back at it, get on the bus tomorrow and go down to Beaver Dam and play a game in the afternoon. 3 o'clock start down in Beaver Dam on a Saturday afternoon. SPASH off until Monday when they'll take on Sun Prairie West at the SPASH Fieldhouse. Lemoran misses the front end of a 1-and-1, and SPASH comes away with it. Front court, Millen to the elbow, feeds it down to Malik. Underneath the Cease, turnaround, got it to go. Jaden Cease using his height advantage down on the baseline. He's got 11 now. Bullet pass inside the lob, no, missed the layup. He got a good look that time, and now SPASH back the other way. Haas. Cease puts it on the floor, down the lane, little floater, that's no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Nobody can handle Jaden Cease right now. Cease listed in the program at 6'11". Doesn't have a lot of weight on him yet. Here's a three ball out on top for Anjuli. That's too hard, no good. SPASH with another rebound. Back the other way they come, running the floor. Aniatis puts it off the glass, up and in. All Panthers here tonight. 73-31. This is an old-fashioned beatdown right here. Klopp now with it. To the wing. Lemoran, he's going to get fouled by Jaden Cease. And Lemoran will go back to the line in a 1-and-1 here with 2:13 to play. Lumberjacks are going to sub in. Mick Thomas coming into the game, and Eli Hainish coming in. Thomas is a sophomore, Hainish a freshman. So they'll get some couple of minutes here. We're in running time right now. Free throw missed by Lemoran, and it'll be SPASH with the rebound. Down the lane, Cease again. That's got to be traveling. That was at least 4 steps, and they let him go to the hoop. That wasn't even a Euro step. That was a straight travel, but they give the hoop to Jaden Cease anyway. 75-31. Tough shot put up by Hainish. That's no good. SPASH with the rebound. Quickly they get it ahead. Cease is going to be able to dunk again. SPASH doing whatever they want right now. Jaden Cease having a huge second half. He's got 17 points, 14 coming here in the second half. Now the ball knocked away, and that'll be an even 20 turnovers for the Lumberjacks. Gavin Okite coming into the game for East, 6'2" junior. SPASH with it, and they can just run the clock out if they want. 33 seconds, clock rolling. Aniatis back outside. SPASH just playing catch in a little triangle here as they run the clock down, and this is going to be finish up with a 77-31 win, it looks like, as they're not going to even try to attack the basket here at this point. 10 seconds. And the Lumberjacks had no answer for the SPASH Panthers here tonight, and Stevens Point will get the win 77-31. Coming up, the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. We'll be back with that after this. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
And we're back here on the Merrill Steel postgame show, waiting for Coach Krull to come back out here, and we'll get a player in the house as well. I can tell you that SPASH had 10 players scored tonight, led by Jaden Cease, who had 14 of those coming in the second half as he got loose at the end of that second half and just got like 2 or 3 dunks near the end. Also in double figures for the Panthers, Trent Chandana had 13. Jackson Baressa with 11 and a number of assists and rebounds as well. 7 points for Sivan Dinga, 3 points for CJ Haas, 2 for Xander Millen, 8 points for Sam Kornowski, 6 for Johnny Aniatis, 3 points for Reed Zastava, and 6 for Ryan Malik. SPASH created 20 turnovers tonight. Lumberjacks turned it over 20 times. They were led by Robbie Angiuli, who had 10 points tonight for the Lumberjacks, 8 for Connor Lemerand off the bench. But East really had no answer for the Stevens Point defense. They just could not get good looks. SPASH harassed with that man-to-man, and they just East just couldn't handle the pressure that SPASH was bringing to them. And here we bring in Coach Krull. Let's talk defense first of all. That man-to-man that you guys were playing, especially in the first half, they really had no answer for it.
Yeah, we've been putting a lot of time into our defensive end and figuring out this team, right? We're a different team than last year. We got a lot of length and athletic ability, and we're trying to use it in ways that maybe we haven't in the past. And guys are buying into that end and having pride in getting stops.
Is that always the toughest thing to teach at the high school level, to take that pride in the defense and just playing tough, hard-nosed man-to-man?
Yeah, I think once you kind of build that foundation of the defensive end, the kids really buy in, and we've had teams in the past that have bought into that defensive end, and these guys get excited about stops, just like scoring buckets on the offensive end. So when you don't have to go and pull that out of them, and they take the pride among themselves to really work and defend on that defensive end, it's fun to watch.
And you were creating points off the turnovers, 20 turnovers, and you were getting a lot of fast breaks and a lot of dunks tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's where athletic and length come in, to be able to get some steals or deflections, and then we have some bigs and athletic guards that can get out and run, and we feel we can beat some guys down the field, the floor, and find some easy buckets.
Offensively, you had 10 players score tonight, and the ball movement was outstanding. And when you do that, you get good looks. You got good looks. You didn't make them all, but you made a lot of them.
Yeah, and then that's been our focus so far this year. We have a lot of guys that can score in a lot of different ways. If we move that ball, we're going to find an outstanding shot, and we're going to shoot at a high percentage. And when we move that thing and it's popping around and it's side to side, and the defense has to be moving, and we break them down, we find some great looks.
Thanks. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's bring in Jackson Baressa in the house here tonight, one of those inside guys. The ball movement was spectacular tonight, and when you get the ball inside, everybody's looking for the open guy.
Yeah, we just got a lot of guys that are committed to the system, and we move the ball and get good shots, and good things happen when you do that.
And a lot of second chance points tonight. You guys were working the offensive glass.
Yeah, we tell our bigs, just get to the glass. Everything else will just fill itself in and work out. But if you can get to the glass and get rebounds, you can turn hustle into offense. And
we talked to the coach about the defensive end. The man-to-man was really good tonight.
Yeah, it's just all about buying into a system, right? We got 10 guys that all go out there, and you might only be in there for 2 minutes, but you're giving it your best, and that's all you can ask, really.
In the house works? Look up at the camera, tell them your name, tell them you're in the house.
I'm Jackson Bressa, and I'm in the house.
All right, thanks a lot. That's going to wrap things up here tonight from Wausau East, where the SPASH Panthers get the dominating victory. 77-31 the final here tonight. 17 points for Jaden Cease, 13 for Trent Chandana, and 11 for Jackson Baressa led the way for the Panthers. They'll be back in action Monday night hosting Sun Prairie West. The Lumberjacks have to get on the bus tomorrow and go down and play at Beaver Dam in a non-conference game. Thanks for watching here tonight. I'm Tom King, and you've been watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.